What's up guys, Heat King here, bringing you a quick little news update. So yeah, the final season for Fairy Tail has been confirmed for next year. Apparently Hiro Mashia did a tweet and confirmed that this is happening. The final season is coming. Now I've never seen the anime, I've never watched it. I've wanted to watch the anime, and before I did, I decided to just read the manga instead because it was ending, so I thought, screw it, I'll read that because it looks like the anime got cancelled or something and it's been like that for a year or two, so I thought I'll just read the manga instead. And yeah, no, I started reading early this year and I had fun with it. Don't get me wrong, I actually did have fun with it. I enjoyed the characters, I enjoyed the relationships, the interactions, but when it always came to the fights, I never really felt any joy. Like, the fights always felt very, very rushed, but everything else, in my opinion, just the way the plot developed and the villains and that Awww and Zeref, all of that stuff I really liked. But just everything else in terms of the direction it ended up going into was just sort of meh. But yeah, now we got the final season confirmed, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna sit down and start watching the anime soon. Maybe I'll watch it next year just in time for the final season to come out and sort of build up before I can get into that. But yeah, it's good news for Fairy Tail fans, especially since the manga apparently is ending today or tomorrow. We're getting the final 2 chapters together as a special, so yeah, there's that as well. I'll probably do a live reaction to those final 2 chapters. I never really was a big reviewer on that, considering I came very, very, very late into it. But yeah, that final fight with Awww, man, was just sort of, I shouldn't even talk about that really. That was sort of I wouldn't say disappointing, it was sort of to be expected. It's Fairy Tail. At this point, if you read this far, you can sort of see how it's all going to go down. But I will say this, I am sort of very happy that in the end it was like the 7 Dragon Slayers versus Awww. I mean, I always like the fights where a lot of characters team up to take someone on, especially like how everyone, on the other side were taking on Awww's physical body as well. I like that. I like that type of stuff where every character just gets their moment in the sun. I just sort of wish that was how Bleach's final was done. That's in a way, I feel like this was a lot better done than the way Bleach ended, because with Bleach, I wanted the 5 war potentials to team up and take on Awww, and we never got that, and because that was rushed as hell. And this doesn't feel rushed. This feels acceptable. This feels logical the way it went. And just in those final moments, getting a bit of depth from Awww and his feelings, but I thought that was alright. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I wouldn't say excited. I'd actually need to sit down and watch the anime and see how good it really is. But from what I've heard from people, it is good. It is good. It's probably better than the anime, but I mean the manga. But I guess it's because you got the music, you got the voice actors, you got the presentation, you got animators who can extend fights and actually make it look cool. Whereas in the manga, it doesn't flow very well. It's weird because all the other mangas I've read, I get a bit of hype when I get into the fight scenes. Here with Fairy Tail, it's just like meh, whatever. Like, it's never exciting for some reason, which is weird. It's very weird. It's a strange thing when considering the type of manga it is. But I don't know. It just doesn't do it right, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're getting a final season for this, and I'm pissed as well because I can't lie. I am pissed. I'm pissed that this is getting a final season, but Bleach isn't. I'm pissed that this gets a final season and Bleach doesn't. I mean, that manga ended a year ago and we still have no news on a final season for Bleach. I know it's different studios that make this, but still, it's depressing. Like, Bleach was, for all intents and purposes, had a better final arc than this final arc, so it's just so disappointing. I mean, there's so much more you could do with that to extend it and make it better, and that doesn't get an anime adaptation, but this does. And then you got something like Tokyo Ghoul, for example, which, the manga is so freaking in-depth and great, and they butchered that in the anime, and there's still no news on a season 3 to adapt Tokyo Ghoul Ren, but this gets a final season. And then you have something like Berserk, for example. Like, I haven't seen the new anime for that, but I've seen little bits, and it looks horrid. It looks very bad, and that gets butchered. But this will get a perfect adaptation for the most part, right? It's just weird. It's just weird that you've got mangas, right, that are very good, much better drawn, better detailed, better developed than Fairy Tail, and yet Fairy Tail will probably get a masterpiece of an anime series, and those won't. Like, it just does my head. It confuses the shit out of me, like how that works. It's just like, what? What? Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Like, that's the world we live in, I guess. But really, I don't know what more to say. Really, it's just like it's bollocks. Really, it's bollocks. But what can you do, right? What can you do? I'll probably start watching the anime soon. Maybe not. I still got a bunch of other stuff I need to get through. But once I've done, I'll probably sit down and watch that. And have fun with it. I had fun with the manga for the most part, so I can try and have fun with this. And yeah, that'll pass some time before I decide to watch something else. I really want to get into the One Piece anime, but now I want to see something shorter. So yeah, anyway, guys, that's the preview for that. As always, like and subscribe, whatever, and or don't really. And tell me your thoughts down below if you got any thoughts. And yeah, I shall see you when I shall see you. Take care and bye.